So now, I want you to try to answer the question. Okay, if let's say I have 1.735 mole of oxygen. Okay, how many mole of carbon dioxide that will be produced? Please answer now.
Madam boleh bagi lagi sekali tak equation tadi tu yang panjang?
From 1.735 mole of O2, 1.735 mole of O2 written here. How many mole of carbon dioxide? Adam Daniel, what is your desired unit?
Mole of CO2.
Okay, this is our desired unit. What the question want? That is du. What is the starting unit, Adam?
The starting unit is mole of O2.
Okay, so this is the starting unit. So make your desired unit as the subject, right? Mole of CO2 as the subject. This is what we want to achieve, is equal to the starting unit 1.735 mole of oxygen. Okay, then we want to cut this mole of oxygen. Okay, to cut it, we have to
Divide.
use the mole
Mole.
ratio. Okay, so from the equation, okay, ni oxygen kan? So oxygen kena jadi denominator lah. 3 mole of O2 will produce 2 mole of CO2. Okay, 3 dengan 2. And then since that, we can cut mole O2, and this is our desired unit, mole of the CO2. Then just press the calculator, then we will get the number of mole of the CO2 that will be produced is equal to berapa Megat?
1.157 mole.
Of CO2 form. Okay, this is from mole to mole. Now, let's go further. Okay, from 1.735 mole of the oxygen just now, okay, I want you to calculate how many gram of the H2O that will be formed. What is the mass of the H2O that will be formed? The same step, identify what is your desired unit and what is your starting unit. Okay, from 1.735 mole of the, 1.735 mole of oxygen, what is the mass of H2O formed? So when it involves mass question, then we start to use the molar mass of the compound. Okay, because the only way to relate from mole to mass is by using the molar mass. Kasdina,
Yes.
what is your desired unit?
Mole H2O.
Saya tak nak mole, saya nak mass.
One.
What is the mass of the H2O form in gram if I have 1.735 mole of O2?
Is it
Look at to the question.
0.096?
0.096. Saya belum tanya jawapan lagi. Saya tanya apa desired unit, apa yang kita nak.
Mass for H2O.
Okay, right. Gram of H2O as your subject. It is equal to what?
G gram for O2.
How do you get that gram of O2? We don't calculate it.
So we use the number of moles first.
Yes, correct. You don't even need to convert it pun. Okay. Use the information that is given as your starting unit. Gram of H2O is equal to the starting unit 1.735 mole of oxygen. Okay, so we know that we have to cut mole of oxygen. Okay, so we make it as the denominator. Mole of O2 akan duduk bawah.
Yes.
Okay, so that we can cut mole O2 dengan mole O2. But how to cut it and relate it with the H2O? So that we have to use the mole ratio between oxygen and H2O. The mole ratio is, if we have 3 mole of oxygen, it will produce 3
mole.
mole of H2O.
H2O.
Yes. But we don't want mole of H2O. Means that we have to cut this mole of H2O. We want mass. How to cut mole of H2O and reach to mass of H2O is by using the molar mass. If we have 1 mole of H2O, we are actually having berapa molar mass H2O? 18.02 gram of H2O. This is the molar mass of H2O. Kalau ada 1 mole H2O, kita ada 18.02 gram H2O. Okay, that is what we have behind 1 mole. Okay, that is explained by the value of the molar mass. Okay, since that gram of the H2O is what we want, okay, we cut mole H2O with mole H2O. This is the same as our desired unit, gram of H2O. Then this is the last step and press the calculator. You'll get the mass of H2O that will be formed is equal to Khazina.
Yes.
Your answer.
I get 31.26 gram.
31.26. Ya ke? Syahira, is that the same as yours?
Yes, madam.
Gram of H2O. Okay, now from the new question. From 31.26 gram of the H2O that I have, okay, I want to know what is the number of mole of the C2H5OH. From mass of the H2O that is formed, what is the number of mole of the C2H5OH that has been reacted actually? Sophia Hani.
Yes, madam.
What is your desired unit? What the question want?
Mole C2H5OH.
Okay, so you write it as mole C2H5OH. Lepas tu Sophia equal to apa?
31.26 gram H2O.
Then Sophia, what is the next step? We have to cut gram, right? Gram of H2O. We don't want gram of H2O, right? So we have to cut it Yes, and reach to mole of the C2H5OH. How to cut it, Sophia? The only way to cut the mass or to get the mass is by using molar mass. Okay, so if I have 1 mole of H2O, I actually having 18.02 gram of H2O. Okay, we just strictly use the ratio. We don't need to we don't need to make sure that the value must be the same as this. Okay, as long as we know the ratio 1 mole of this, the mass is this. Okay, then the rest we'll just press the calculator later. Okay, and then we don't want mole of H2O. Okay, from the question we want mole of the C2H5OH. So that we have to make sure that we cut the mole of H2O with what here? Okay, Sophia, sambungan.
Cut dengan
Hmm.
3 mole H2O.
Duduk atas ke bawah? Nominator or denominator? Numerator or denominator?
Denominator.
Is 3 mole of H2O. What is your numerator?
Avogadro constant.
No, we don't want Avogadro constant. We want to know what is the number of mole of the C2H5OH. So from mole of the
1 mole.
H2O, terus je pergi mole. The mole ratio. 3 mole of H2O come from 1 mole of the C2H5OH. And this mole is what we want, the mole of the C2H5OH. And press the calculator, then we'll get the answer. Okay, gram H2O, gram H2O. Okay, mole H2O with mole H2O. Then the answer will be equal to berapa, Sophia?
.578 mole.
Habis Nawar, sama tak dengan jawapan awak? What is your answer? Nawar.
Sama. 0.578.
Okay, so this question is from mass, the relationship between mass and also mole. Now let's go further from mass to mass. Okay, from 31.26 gram of the H2O, what is the mass of the oxygen gas that has been reacted? Okay, I repeat again. From 31.26 gram of the H2O, what is the mass of the oxygen reacted? Arina,
Yes, madam.
what is your desired unit?
Mass of oxygen.
Gram, O2 is your subject, right? What is your starting unit, Arina?
Yes. Mass of H2O. 31.26 gram.
31.26 gram of H2O. And then what is the next step, Arina?
Darab dengan molar mass. Denominator dia 18.02 gram H2O.
Okay.
Atas dia 1 mole H2O.
And then
darab dengan 3 mol oksigen per 3 mol H2O.
3 mole of O2, 2 mole of H2O. How do you get this? Am I right? 3 O2, 2
From the
H2O.
ratio.
3 to 3 kan?
3, ha.
Okay, 3 mole oxygen, 3 mole H2O from this mole ratio. Okay, and then Arina, is this the last step?
No.
No, why?
The
Why not?
sebab kita nak mass oksigen, bukan nak mol.
So that we have to cut mole, right? So how to cut it?
Denominator dia 1 mol oksigen dengan
Okay.
mass oksigen 16 darab
Mass ke molar mass? Berapa?
molar mass.
Then the value is?
32.
32.
32 gram of oxygen. So this gram of oxygen is the same as our desired unit. Means that this is the last step, then press the calculator, we'll get the answer. We are waiting for you, Arina, your answer.
55.51 gram.
Gram of the oxygen that is used to produce 31.26 gram of H2O. So class, this is what we call as the stoichiometry. Okay, it is about calculation of one species. If we interested in H2O, or we interested in carbon dioxide, we interested in this, okay, or oxygen, either one from another one components of the reaction. Okay, it's either from mole to mole, mass to mass, okay, mole to mass, and mass to mole. Okay, so that is why I want you to be able to use the dimensional analysis method, because it will simplify your calculation and you can get the answer fastly. Okay, as long as you know their ratio.